Keir Starmer said in the very first response to the very first question in his press conference was that there was more to say. That in the vetting procedure, there were questions asked of Mandelson. And then he said something that I thought was the most interesting quote of the day. I noted it down. I rewatched this several times to get every word, because he was trying to say that he was misled. At Prime Minister's questions, he said Peter Mandelson lied to him. The next day, he didn't use the word lie. He used what I would term as incredibly lawyerly speak. So had Mandelson stayed at Epstein's premises, how close was he? The quote from the Prime Minister is, "The answers given were intentionally intended to create the impression that Mandelson barely knew Epstein."
Might be something out of Yes, Prime Minister.
Intentionally intended to create the impression. No longer is there the word lie or the idea that Mandelson said, "No, I never stayed at the house." No, instead, intentionally intended to give the impression. I mean, gobbledegook word salad, but clearly this is a very clever man in the Prime Minister trying to create an impression for himself that he was misled, but without saying the words that he was.
Chopper's Political Podcast, sponsored by Tally Money. Beating the system with gold you can spend. Gold has increased by an average of 11% per annum since the year 2000. Visit tallymoney.com to find out more.